Alright, how's everybody doing? A quick video chat about golf. I think we can all agree, most of us, 90% of all golfers would rather be playing golf than watching golf. But when it comes to the majors, again, a lot of us tune in for them because golf majors are the pinnacle of golf, and you can see the whole sort of field and the qualification and the chance of these guys playing and winning. But the US Open especially has always been an unbelievable test of golf, and a few people have gone on and spoke about this. I've noticed a few saying, have they gone too far with the setup and the difficulty? And you saw this year especially, like even Rory smashing a tee marker, the locker room got trashed, 2 lockers got obliterated. Of the scope that the USGA always want this level par score, and this year at Oakmont you saw like rough that was unbelievable. Also, the mere fact that you could get a green on the Stimpmeter at 16 does not, you or I cannot comprehend what 16 on a Stimpmeter even looks like or feels like. The nearest thing you would get is if you put your ball on linoleum floor and you had a putt. Even that is it's possibly close to 16 on the Stimpmeter, but you've got to remember greens are not flat, so they're even quicker when you're actually playing. And I think that factor, as well as the conditions and the weather, the length of it, there was par 3s at 310 yards. They were hitting, most of the pros had to hit driver, although the real long guys like Rory, he greened it most days with a 3-wood, and because these guys can hit the ball so high now with the equipment, they actually could get the ball to stop, because most of us can't get the height to get the ball to come down, and we'd be running through into that rough. You saw Tyrrell Hatton like drop a ball in practice and it just disappeared. He was only dropping it from knee high, and it was like sitting there for a minute and then it just vanished. He could hardly find the thing. So have they gone too far? I think with that one, the USGA and the US Open stuff, twice or 3 times they've gone too far. One year they near lost all their greens, and it was a year Payne Stewart won actually. There was balls like just wouldn't stop on the green. They had to get the syringe hoses out and stuff. This year, obviously, the rain came on. The rough was just 20 times worse, thicker, and then it was a car crash. People were like losing their head and the ability to continue rationally, and I think that's when you know you've gone too far, when you've set a golf course up that hard that people's heads actually get affected to the point where they go boo and just like lose it. Adam Scott, Burns, you could argue, oh yeah, but they just they got what they wanted. They got a fantastic finish. McIntyre posts 1 over. Spawn looks to be like miles away. If it wasn't for Hovland, with the same line. I think, you know, a 3-putt wasn't out of the question, but he wanted to 2-putt for the win, and he holds a miracle putt across the green to go to 1 under, which was, sorry, 2 under. He was 1 under at the time. Phenomenal finish. Would he want to do all that again? Would any player want to tee that up again in the conditions, knowing what they know? I don't know. I think the modern game now is like 10 times more pressure and under the microscope with social media, interviews, everything. That's why Rory has thrown like down the gauntlet with the media and said, you know what, I don't feel like giving you interviews, and I've earned the right not to, whether you agree with that or not. He did speak to the media, he just didn't speak to them every day. You don't know what's going on in Rory's off-course life. It might be affecting on-course. We've all got pressures, and more than likely something big time's going on that he's really struggling with. But again, personal things, he's not going to disclose everything to the media, because exactly so far the media's not exactly been brilliant with him. But yeah, as far as like, I guess like a television event, it kept you gripped because you just had no clue what was going to happen. But then the players didn't have a clue what was going to happen either, because you literally could hit a ball like 5 yards offline, get a bad bounce or a bit of a run off a green, and be like half a foot off a green and near enough have no shot. So I guess what I'm trying to say is the fun factor was away, you know. And I think like golf needs as much fun as skill, and if that's not there, then you're taking away the enjoyment of the sport. Comment below, what do you think? Let us know in the comments, and see you all soon. Cheers for watching and supporting.